Now that's awesome. Hey, what's up, Sweetwater fans? I am Casey Cooper, and today we are checking out the Alesis Nitro Max electronic drum set. This is the all-new and updated successor to the Alesis Nitro Mesh drum set, which debuted in 2018 when was just a huge seller. And the reason being is because for the price point, it was incredibly affordable. You were able to get all of the features of an electronic drum set that are really, really important. And so Alesis took the success of that kit and made it even better with the new Nitro Max kit. And so today we're gonna play it, we're gonna talk about the features, and we're gonna have some fun and show you why this incredibly affordable drum set is such a great choice for a newer drummer, for an intermediate drummer who wants to get an electronic kit to practice on or to trigger VSTs and MIDI for recording. There are so many options that having an electronic kit bring to the table. And so let's talk about them today. Let's have fun playing drums. Here is the Alesis Nitro Max kit. Let's play. All right, so let's check out some more kits here. This one is kit number 3. That was a fun kit, kind of big. Really like kind of fat, thick, quick responses. I like that. Let's see, kit number 1. This is the first kit when you turn it on. A little more tonal, not quite as like fat and thuddy. What else we got? Oh yeah. Oh, I love tight snare drums. This sounds so fun, especially on electronic kits. It's so much fun to play like a little tight snare. Alright, what else we got going on here? Number 7. Woo! Yes! Big drums. I mean, that's one of my favorite things about electronic kits is the ability to like instantly change what it feels like to play the drums. And what I mean by that is like it's one experience to sit down at this like tight sounding like pop kit or get a reggae feel going, and then all of a sudden next thing you're like in this huge arena, you got this like big boomy sounding drums, like you're in just a big environment. And electronic drums gives you access to a setup that you can't just have 50 drum sets in your practice space that all sound different. But with an electronic kit like this, you can instantly feel like you're doing something different, match your sound to the style of music that you're playing or you're practicing. It's just so much fun. Let's play it. Man, I just love playing drums, especially feeling so many different options right at your fingertips. So the Nitro Max drum module here actually has the ability to tell you if you're playing slow or if you're playing fast, and then you can kind of get scores with the patterns, or you can just get instant feedback when playing along with the click that's telling you like, hey, you are rushing, or hey, you are dragging. It's fun. It's like a challenge. It's kind of like a game to turn on one of these patterns and see if you can make sure that you get good every single time, you know, and that's something to strive for, especially as a newer or intermediate drummer. Your timing is one of the most important things. And so for the Nitro Max drum module to have that built in to where you can really see and work on that timing, that's very helpful. So you play it, gives you an example. To kind of hear what you're doing here, this is what the pattern's going to be. And so then it'll give you a score. It gives you a score based on how well you play, how well you stay in time. And so if I hit start, countdown. Score 69, okay. So, but if I play it again and I don't stay in time very well, let's see what happens. Score 0. Okay, so I did very poorly that time. Nice. That's cool. I love that you can just mute out the drums and turn them right back on if you want. So on the kit itself, you can actually adjust some parameters here. So you see, once you hit kit, you hit kit again. Now you can change the actual volume of the kit itself in regards to the other kit volumes. Then you can turn the reverb on and off. So here it is on. Here it is off. A little more dry. Turn the reverb back on. Then you can EQ your highs, your mids, and your lows. So your highs, turn them up. You can hear how you can turn up the high end. We'll set that back. And then here's your mids. Say you want to turn down your mids. So you can see that every one of those kits have the option to adjust the parameters, the highs, the mids, the lows, and really kind of fine-tune the sound that you're looking for out of each one of these BFD kits. All right, so one of the most important things about an electronic kit is its low volume. That way you can practice in houses while people sleep or in apartments. Electronic kits allow you to reach a whole new level of practice as a drummer. And if your kit is loud, then that's not going to work out very well for you. But these mesh heads are very, very quiet, and they are a pleasure to play. And so I could play the whole kit here and have a conversation with you. Right now we're playing the Alesis Nitro Max kit. And you can actually hear me talking and have a conversation with you. This is the room audio from the camera mic on top of the camera right in front of me. So it's a little bit back, like 2-3 feet back from the kit. And this is the level of volume that you're going to get. I'm just talking in a normal conversational voice. All right, so now that you've heard how great the Nitro Max sounds, let's talk a little bit about the improvements. So first thing, the Nitro Max drum module is loaded with BFD drum samples. That's big fat drum samples, and that's a really awesome thing for a kit at this price point. So the Alesis Nitro Max module comes with 48 kits, which breaks down to 32 BFD ready-to-play classic and modern kits, and it also has 16 user kits, so you're able to customize and create those sounds that you want inside of each individual kit. This kit will allow you to test new boundaries, to try new experiences, to match sounds to the type of music that you're playing. It really, really opens the door to a wide expansion of your brain and how you approach the drum set because of those different tones. And so the BFD drum samples in here are really, really nice. I was listening back, playing the kit, and I didn't feel like I was playing really bad drum samples, which oftentimes happens on the really affordable drum sets. You get something, it works, you can kind of tell you're playing it, but this kit actually feels and sounds really nice to play. Speaking of the feel, the mesh heads I was really, really impressed with as well. One of the biggest upgrades to the Nitro Max is they went from the 8-inch snare drum pad to the 10-inch dual zone snare pad. So with the snare drum, it is by far the most important part of a kit for you to be able to experience the depth and the movement around the drum to practice and be able to play the kind of things that you might play on an actual acoustic kit. When it comes to the toms, the 8-inch pads are no problem because when you're playing them, 99% of the time you're trying to aim for the center of each drum to get the best tone. But with a snare drum, you're moving around to change the way that you sound and feel on the snare, and so that 10-inch pad makes a big difference. It also has Bluetooth built in, so you can connect your phone, you can play your favorite songs. One of the things that I think is really cool is you can take your phone and set it right on the actual module so that you can look at it. So say you want to watch a drum lesson, you can Bluetooth into the module the sound comes to your ears and you have a nice stand for your phone so you can watch the drum lesson. And speaking of drum lessons, it's another huge thing that comes with this Alesis Nitro Max kit. Drumeo actually includes a 90-day premium membership with the purchase of the Alesis Nitro Max. You also get the 1-month free premium membership to Melodics, another drum lesson site, and 6 free drum lessons. And the combination of Drumeo and Melodics is really, really awesome because Melodics is a little more video gamey. Drumeo is like just this huge, vast community of content and of lessons. And honestly, like I have a lot of experience with Drumeo. Some of my favorite people work for Drumeo, and they all have such incredible lessons. They've had some of the most incredible drummers in the world come through their studio, and that content, that Drumeo Edge premium membership, those are things that like in 90 days you can learn so much. And so the fact that that comes free with this kit, I mean, truly, as a beginner, as an intermediate drummer, you purchase this drum set and you instantly are just covered in options for learning, for educational purposes, and being able to just play and experience new heights as a drummer. And so for me, that is really, really cool. All right, so as much as this drum set is about low volume practice and the educational tools that come with it, it's a great option for parents who have a kid who wants to learn to play the drums but can't have loud drums all the time, or for any of those drummers out there who are looking for a way to practice the drums more but don't want to spend thousands of dollars on an electronic drum set. You can get everything you need right here. But what's even more awesome about this is the way it can expand your horizons. Because with a drum module like this and the ability to connect MIDI to your computer, you're actually able to record and trigger drum sounds that are inside of your computer. And the Alesis here actually comes with BFD Player, which is a VST, a virtual instrument that can play premium sound samples. So like the samples that are inside of these drums are really great samples, especially for the price point. But a VST with a premium sound package of drum samples is samples that have been meticulously recorded in high-end studios with the best microphones and all the different parameters. And so when you use a laptop or a computer to fire through MIDI a VST, you're actually able to trigger way higher quality sounds and record way higher quality sounds. And so that means that this super affordable electronic kit now becomes a way to record incredible drums for your band or for remote tracking without needing thousands of dollars in microphones and interfaces and a whole bunch of know-how on how to get a great drum sound. It all comes with the kit because this comes with a free copy of BFD Player and a free premium set of sounds, which typically those things are hundreds of dollars. There are all sorts of options for VSTs and for drum samples, and the fact that this kit comes with them for free is really, really impressive. All right, so now that you've heard and seen how great this Alesis Nitro Max kit is, it's time to click the link in the description, head over to Sweetwater.com's product page for the Alesis Nitro Max. You can find out more details on the kit and you can pick one up for yourself. I promise you that this kit, like coming in at a price less than most quality snare drums, to add this to your arsenal for that price point, I promise you it is an investment that you will not regret, and I know these things are going to sell like crazy just like the Nitro Mesh kits did. So click the link in the description, check out the product page at Sweetwater.com, and get yourself an Alesis Nitro Max. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy day and play some drums.